And then I'm going to start admitting people. Oh, I'm live.
Josh, do you want to be recording or do you want me to be recording?
I will record it. I'm going to mute my own mic here. Jenna, I'm going to admit everyone, and then you can tell them we're going to get started shortly.
Great, we'll do.
He's connecting. Emma, you're right. Okay. Let me put this down.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We will get started shortly. Thanks for being on time to our Zoom room.
And that's like the maximize window. Quiet, I'm trying to see.
With computer audio.
You're on mute. Can you mute yourself?
Okay.
You've reached the voicemail box of Wesley Meekin. Unfortunately, I can.
You don't mind muting yourselves while we're here in this call. Rhett will unmute you if needed.
There he is.
Wes, I can see KQ, but I can't see anything else.
Okay, so they should. Yeah, you shouldn't need a password. You should just see KQ for now, and then they're probably waiting to let you into the meeting. You're probably a waiting, what's called a Zoom waiting room right now. So you
Yep.
should be in
Katie,
the
you're
right
in.
place.
Kathy, you're in. It's Josh Ford. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Kathy,
Kathy?
you're here.
Oh, hi, Jenna.
You're here.
Which
Can I
one?
see you, Kathy?
Yeah,
No,
I see it in the rain.
I don't know.
Picture.
Can you see me?
You need to
Kathy-
turn on your camera may be muted. In the lower left-hand corner of your screen, there is a thing that looks like a movie camera that will say start video.
Where there's a little camera icon,
Got
you
it.
might need to click that.
I don't see your face.
Now, Josh. Yeah.
Which side?
I don't
Left or
see
right?
it.
Yeah, so use your cursor. It'll be on the left on the bottom if you move your mouse around.
Start video.
Yeah, start video.
I don't see it. Okay. Do you have? Where?
Hey, everyone, my name's Josh Ford. I'm the director of marketing at Olney Theater.
Start.
And I just want to make sure that everybody
I don't-
knows that
I don't hear you.
Oh, I see me, sort of.
I'm on start.
Good, yeah, so now you can just move the frame of your laptop down or up so that so when you see
Hear
you,
you.
they'll see what you see if you move that little your laptop up and down.
Well, now I lost everything.
Yeah.
I've got a giant Jenna.
You should have a giant me right now, Kathy. That's
I
awesome.
do. And that doesn't happen very often.
If all of you can mute, or Josh, if you can mute everyone just so that we don't get feedback, that would be so helpful.
So what do you want me to do?
Okay.
I think Josh just took care of it. Great. It was just to have everybody muted for feedback purposes. Great. So we're going to get started in just about 4-ish minutes. Just going to make sure everybody's here. And then we'll go ahead and get going. Thanks for your patience.
Remind everyone, Jenna, that we are actually live streaming this on YouTube. So anything that happens in this Zoom room does not stay in this Zoom room. It's going out live over YouTube.
There you go.
And it is being recorded as well.
You just reminded them, so I actually don't need to do that. But yes,
okay.
Reminder to everybody.
All right, with that, I'm going to mute myself. And just to Rhett, who I know is listening, I did spotlight Jenna just to make sure that she was the friendly face people saw as they entered. So you may want to take her off that when you're ready to go.
Josh, can you let us know if we're still waiting to let people in or if I can kick us off?
I think you are good to kick us off, J Dunks.
I love that answer. Great. Hi, all. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Welcome to our first Friday Night Fix as part of Signal Boost. I want to tell you a little bit about Signal Boost before we get started, just to clarify what it is, what you're here for, what else we can offer you. Signal Boost is a program created to amplify the work of and direct you to some of our favorite artists, since we can't bring them to you on our stages right now. They are still doing work, even if not on our stages, and you should still see it and help us support them. So thanks for coming to this. In addition to Friday Night Fix, which is what you're at right now, Signal Boost also includes Music Mondays, which is 30-minute segments every Monday of some of our favorite artists. You can still catch a few more days of JC, who is John Seeger from our production of Once, before that comes down on Monday and is replaced by our Monday premiere of Liddy Official, who you might know better as brilliant local actor Jade Jones. And Signal Boost also includes the Melissa Gilbert Learning Hour podcast, which comes out on Wednesdays. You can learn about some fun Olney history and the people involved in it alongside our amazing wardrobe supervisor, Melissa Gilbert, who is just the best tour guide through all of these stories. And we may even add more signals to boost as the months go on. So keep an ear out. For tonight's first Friday Night Fix, our artist sponsor is Kathy Quinn. So thank you so much, Kathy. And we're so lucky to have you here with us too. I also want to thank our season sponsor, Roberts Oxygen, and additional corporate sponsors like MedStar Montgomery Medical Center and Advanced Business Systems. Olney Theater Center and Signal Boost are also supported in part by Maryland State Arts Council and the Arts and Humanities Council of Montgomery County. So thank you so much to all of these organizations for their support. Now I would love to turn it over to the incredible Rhett Gooder, who you probably know as Don Lockwood from our production of Singin' in the Rain, or Gaby from our production of On the Town, or Bert from our production of Mary Poppins, and if you're lucky, all of them. Rhett is also a professional magician, which is why we're all here, and we're so excited that we can bring what he's been doing backstage for us for all these years to you all tonight. So thanks for being with us, Rhett, and all of you, and have so much fun.
Awesome. Thanks, Jenna. As Jenna said, I'm Rhett, and I think I've probably seen most of you on the Olney stages. A fun little quick full circle story. My first audition for Olney was for Mary Poppins, and I brought in magic tricks to show Jason at my audition, pitching doing magic as Bert. So this is kind of a fun full circle moment to be doing magic for you all now. I have been doing magic since I was 12. It is the reason I started studying the performing arts. So this is not something I just sort of did backstage now and then. Some of you may know this, some of you may not. Very excited. It's great. What's awesome about doing these virtual shows is that no one has to wear a mask, which is so wonderful. The only problem with virtual shows is my breath is sort of bad. So I like to eat a magical mint, if that makes any sense. And that helps my breath stay better. Does that make sense? Good breath? No, actually, I'll show you what I mean. Ready? 1. All right. Now we can get started. No, that's a fun little joke for you guys. Here's the deal. I'm gonna put myself on Spotlight. The best way to go to watch the show today is just to leave it on Spotlight. I will switch the gallery and everything, then I'll do that all by myself. So what I would love for you to do right now is, if you can't fully see my video, I want you to just pin my video and leave it there. Also, feel free to come off of mute if you want. If you've got a lot of noise in the back, then go ahead and leave it on mute. But if you want to come off mute and participate, that's awesome. In fact, I'm going to have people participate. The point of doing virtual magic is not for you to just watch me do magic tricks, but for you guys to actually participate at home. So if you have a deck of cards, grab it now. We're going to do some stuff with some cards. If somebody has $1, that'd be great. If you have something to write down with, that might be good coming up. But the first thing I need somebody with a calculator or their phone that they can use. Yes, Melissa, do you want to help me out?
Yes, I do.
Fantastic. Let me bring you up real quick.
I'm clearing the calculator.
You're now on Zoom with me. I don't know if you can see that, but
yes.
Okay, so you got your calculator there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna try a little something to connect. You and me connect over Zoom. We'll connect with everyone eventually, but first just you and me. I want you to put any single digit number in your calculator. Just punch that in now.
Okay.
Fantastic. Now I want you to punch in a different or actually multiply it by a different single digit number.
So I have to do multiply.
Multiply, different number, yeah. We're gonna come up with a big random number. Now do that again, multiply it again.
By the same number?
A different number this time.
Okay.
Okay, and do it again.
Okay.
All right, hit equals. You got a pretty big number there?
Yeah.
How many digits is it?
3.
All right, let's make it at least 4. So times it by 9, that should pop it up to 4.
Okay, it's
You get
definitely.
a 4-digit number?
Mhm.
All right. Random number, right? You didn't know any of these.
So
You didn't know this number before we started, correct?
Yeah,
And we didn't plan anything out, right?
no.
Fantastic. So pick one of those numbers. Just pick out one digit, not a zero.
Okay.
Okay, you're thinking of that digit, right?
Mhm.
Now, don't tell me what that is. Just hold it here in your mind, but tell me the other 3 digits that you decided not to use.
4, 0, and 2.
4, 0, and 2, and you're thinking of your number. I want you to just zero in on it in 1, 2, 3. 3. 3 is the number that you're thinking of. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool, huh? 4032. Awesome. So I didn't know any of those numbers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the deal, though. We've got a 1 in 9 chance of getting that one right. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, 1 in 9
Well,
chance.
yeah.
So we're gonna try something that has a little bit crazier odds. So does somebody else have a cell phone that they can help me out with? Anyone else have one? Let me see. Let me go to the gallery here. Just wave your hand up. George, can you help me out? All right. Here, go ahead and unmute yourself.
All right.
And I'm going to bring you on here.
Okay.
All right. Welcome, George. Who do you have there with you?
Let's see. I have my daughter Jordan, Cameron, my wife Christy.
Okay, awesome. Hey, guys. So what we're going to do, we're not going to use the calculator quite yet. I'm going to have you go to, are you familiar with Wikipedia?
Yes.
Yeah, I think most people on here are familiar with Wikipedia. So what we're going to do is, before we go to Wikipedia, though, I want you to look up how many articles are there on Wikipedia. Just do a quick Google search for us.
Want to help,
And let me know when you got that.
I got it.
You do? Okay. Yeah, what's the website there that you pulled up?
It says wikicount.net.
Okay, and how many articles are on there?
6,189,818.
6,189,818. And does it have average words per article on there?
It does.
Okay, I'm going to multiply that by, what's the number?
1,104.
1,104. Hold on just a second. 6,189 times 1,000. What? One more time?
1,104.
104 equals. Okay, so that's like 6.8 billion words on Wikipedia. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what my calculator came up with. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Is there a link to Wikipedia there?
I'm sorry?
Is there a link to Wikipedia there?
Yes, there is.
Go ahead and go to Wikipedia for me.
Okay.
All right, George. Now, what I want you to do, now we didn't set up anything beforehand, correct?
Correct.
Perfect. What I want you to do is I want you to search for anything on Wikipedia, but not like something crazy, but something you would look up, a person, a war, a place, a play, anything at all that you want to search information on Wikipedia.
Okay.
Okay. Now, do you want to change your mind?
No.
Okay, cool. Did you search for this thing?
I did.
Fantastic. Here's what I want you to do. Random article, right?
Yep.
So that's one of 6, what do we say, 6 million-ish articles. Now we're going to go for one of the 6.8 billion words. So just scroll down a couple paragraphs there.
Okay.
Okay. And I want you to just pick out one of those words, any word you want, but make it a little more complicated, more than like 5 or 6 letters long.
Okay.
Okay, you got it?
Yes.
Now I want you to put your phone face down on the table in front of you there. Okay. Face down, so there's no way that I could see that in the reflection or anything. Correct?
Yes.
So what do we have? We have a random word, right? From a random article. Article 1 in 6 million, but we're really 1 in almost 7 billion of getting this right.
That's right.
Okay, so it's probably not going to happen because I'm going to tell you something. This magic is more of an art than a science. Okay, so just go with me here. I want you to think of the word. Okay.
Yep.
And tell me, does it end with the letter? No. Does it begin with the letter S?
No.
No. Sorry, what does it begin with?
Oh.
Sorry. Oh. Sorry, let's go back to the first word that you searched for, not the one you're thinking of, just the first word you're thinking. Okay?
Yes.
You got it?
Yes.
There is also an O in that letter too, yes? The thing you searched for?
Yes.
And there's no, I'm sorry, that the word you thought of ends in an S, not the word you searched for.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, good. Let's go out on a limb here. Let's start with the word you searched for. I want you to visualize it very clearly.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's interesting. This could be interpreted a couple of different ways, yeah? This is maybe a famous event or a person, and also a famous piece of literature.
Yes.
Yes? Now tell me if it's okay if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Okay, now I want you to imagine the word right in front of you. Okay, go somewhere toward the N and just pick out a letter, not the O. Don't do the O. I already know the O's there. Is that the N you picked?
It is the N I picked.
You picked the N, and on the front, there's a vowel there. Go to that and
Okay.
think of it. A-E-I-O-U. That's an A?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You're thinking of the word Hamilton. Is that what you searched?
Yes.
Okay. Now that's one in 6 million. Let's go for the 1 in 6.8 billion chances. Now this is a word you're just thinking of, right?
Right.
You didn't write it down. You didn't
Nope.
click on it. You're just thinking of this word.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I know it starts with the letter O. You told me that. Well, this is a long word. I don't know that I know how to spell it. It ends with an S.
Yes.
There's 2 O's in the letter, right?
Yes. You don't know
All right,
how
I
to
have
spell
something written down here. I'm committed to this. I want you to tell everybody the word that you're thinking of right now is
Occasions.
occasions.
Yes.
Occasions.
Oh my gosh.
Rhett, I got a question for you.
Yes, George.
Am I coming into money?
Listen, I can't take any financial responsibility for what happens going forward. Thanks, George. I appreciate that.
Thank
Uh,
you.
yeah, you guys were awesome. So I got a question. Who here likes Oreos? Just by a raise of hand. Raise your hand if you love Oreos. Okay. Oreos. If you don't like Oreos, I don't trust you. Yes. Chris Euster's probably eating Oreos right now. Is that? Yeah. Okay. So here's a fun little poll. Who prefers double stuff Oreos? Raise your hand. Okay, good. And who's like, nah, I just want to stick with normal stuff. Okay. So I've been thinking about, it's about 50-50, which actually is it checks out if you study the numbers. Actually, the first Oreo came out in 1912. Okay, first Oreo. And I was very surprised to find out that the first double stuffed Oreo surfaced around 1975. And if you do a poll, it's split about 50-50 if you like Oreos or double stuff. And then of course they've got mega stuff and they've got most stuff, and a very small percentage, like 2 or 3% like those. It's like voting for Jorgensen. Okay. It's not wrong. It's just a small amount of people. But I've been thinking of this way because here's a fun magical way, and I'm going to show you to eat. So I have a normal stuff Oreo, right? And everybody knows this trick. Before 1975, this was how you had to make a double stuffed Oreo. Just excuse me, it's a little gross. That's one, and this is 2, right? So we take both cream. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here comes, and that's how you get the double stuff Oreo. Now again, let's go for mega stuff here. Yeah, and then of course most stuff. One more. There is the most stuff Oreo. Fun way to make that. Now, also fun tip, stuff is spelled with one F. So you keep that in mind. All right, I need 6 people to help me. I need 6 people to help me with this next one. So who wants, hold on just a minute. I'm gonna, okay, good. Yeah, who wants to help me? Let's go, Claire. I'm gonna pin you. All right, who else? Raise your hand. Iris. I'm gonna pin you up here. Okay, who else would like to help out? Just raise a hand. Raise a hand. Yeah, keep Ray. Ray Ustra. That's a suspect name for sure. Okay, and you guys can go ahead and take your. Let's go, Megan. What's your name, man? Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Sean. My name's Sean.
Sean, you don't look like a Megan, but you know, who knows? All right, who else wants to help out? Anyone else? Tony, okay. And let's do one more. Anyone else? Go to once.
Steve Fan has his hand up. If you didn't.
Steve, it's hard to see.
Tony is Debbie.
That's okay, Debbie.
Steve, okay, I see you there. Let me get you on here. Okay, if you guys can go ahead and unmute yourself. Let me see if I can. Yes.
Ooh, look at that.
There. Okay, cool, you guys. So here's what we're gonna do. You guys are all going to pick a card. Now, obviously, you can't actually pick a card from the deck. So I'm gonna have you pick a card just in your mind. Okay. This deck here, it's shuffled up, completely random, and I want you to just think of one card as I run through. Okay. Just think of one card as I run through. One. Do you all get a card?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Everyone's thinking of a different card. Now, just to make sure we all got different cards, I want you to raise your hand if you're thinking of a black card. Go ahead, raise your hand. Black card. Wow, just one black card. That defies all odds. Now, and obviously everyone else is thinking of a red card?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes.
Raise your hand if you're thinking of a high card, like a 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. Okay, a lot of high cards. Okay, and then a low card. Low card, which is like 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, and middle card 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, Claire, you're low or you're high there?
Mine's a middle.
You're a middle card. Okay, fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna crank out 5. I'm gonna crank out a couple cards here, and I want you to raise your hand like this. And if I say your card, just lower it nice and high right in front of the camera. Okay, and think of your card. Send it right here, right into the camera for me. Everyone's hands up. Good. Good. Okay, I go. Let's see. Jack of diamonds, queen of hearts, 8 of diamonds, 7 of spades.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go 8 of diamonds. Iris?
No,
Nope.
that's not it.
Not 8 of diamonds. Are you sure?
Yeah.
7 of spades?
No.
Oh, I might have missed you. Claire, think of yours. You're the 2 of spades, yes?
No.
3.
No.
No? All right, we're gonna try something slightly different. The 3 of you that still have your hands raised, you guys don't have cards with you, do you? By chance?
Yeah.
No?
We do.
My room though.
Fantastic. I want you to go ahead and pull your cards out. Show me your cards. Show me that they're mixed up, and you guys remember your cards. Just hold them up right nice to the camera like that. Fantastic. All mixed up, all different cards, right? Keep going all the way to the end there. Fantastic. Square those up for me. Square those up. And Iris, and tell me again your name on Megan's screen.
Sean.
Sean, tell me for the first time, what card are you thinking of?
A 10 of diamonds.
Say it again.
10 of diamonds.
The 10 of diamonds, which was the bottom card, yes?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm going to see if I can nail this here. And what was your card, Iris?
The 9 of hearts.
The 9 of hearts. All right. One. Did you see that there? Oh, off by. One more time, Iris, is the what?
9 of hearts.
The 9 of hearts. Perfect.
Wow.
And one more time, what was yours, Jonas?
10 of diamonds.
10 of diamonds. Let me see if I got it. Is it this one? No, there, right there. Cut right to it. 10 of diamonds. Claire, what I'd like you to do, along with me, Claire, cut the cards like this on and put them on the table.
That's fine. All right.
Take the other half
All right.
and put it on top and mark where you cut it.
All right.
Okay, do you know where you cut the cards to?
Yes.
Don't say. I'm just asking, did you see the card that you cut to?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
You saw the card on the right here. If you lift this up right there, you know what that card is?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be crazy if we were the same?
Oh, come on.
Let me see. I'm gonna try cutting my cards. You haven't looked yet, right?
We saw it already. We saw it.
You saw it. But did I see it?
No. No.
Do I know what it is?
No, I don't think so.
Is it a red card?
Yes.
Is it a middle card?
Yeah.
Lift up your pack like this.
Okay.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Get out. Get out. Get out of town.
Nice work, everyone.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so what I want to show you now is I've been working on, everybody knows what CGI is, right? And here's the problem with doing magic on Zoom is anytime you're doing magic on video, right? You're let me remove these pens real quick.
You could hit share screen, but you.
Anytime you're doing magic on video, people accuse you of trick photography, right? But that's of course when it's pre-recorded. If you're watching it live, you can't do CGI. But the problem is, of course, you can't do CGI if you're watching something live, correct? So we're going to try this. I'm going to take this card and my Sharpie. And this is live CGI. 1, 2. Doesn't that look real? Can you all see me? And what's real fun, if you get it just right, watch. It actually is a sensation. Of course, I pre-edited this before we even filmed today, but it gives you the sensation that it's actually going through the card. Just like that. All right, guys. Cool stuff. All right, the next thing I would love to do is if you have a deck of cards, pull it out right now. Deck of cards, pull out your deck of cards right now. Awesome. Here's the first thing we're gonna do. I want you to go ahead and I want you to pull out 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. 4 cards. Okay. Now go ahead and mix those cards up. Mix, 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 mix. And what I would love for you to do is take one of those cards and sit on it. Okay. Actually, first look at it and memorize it. Memorize that card. That's your card. That's your, and I want you to sit on it for a minute. Okay. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to take the middle card and turn it around and stick it back in. Square those up. All right, take out your card that you memorized earlier, and it's up to you. You can put it on the bottom or the top. Put it back on the bottom or the top. Go ahead and do that now. Fantastic. Now, if your birthday is between January and let's say June, put 1 card on the bottom. If your birthday is between July and December, put 2 cards on the bottom, from the top to the bottom. If you were not born between either of those dates, I apologize. All right, next, I want you to think of a number between 2, let's say 1 and 3. Pull that many off the top and put them on the bottom. Now, turn over the top card, whatever it is. Put 2 on the bottom. Turn over the next card and place it on the bottom. Now, cut somewhere in the middle and put more cards on the bottom. And now pay very close attention. Turn the top card over on the bottom. 2 cards on the bottom. 1 card on the bottom. Flip over the top card and cut the deck. And now hold them in your hand like this. And everybody think of that card that you started with. Think of the card you started with. And spread them out. And there should only be 1 face-up card. Your card. Hold up your card. 1 face-up card. 1 face-up card. Was it the card you're thinking of? Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Okay, good, good. If that one didn't work for you, it's okay. We got another one for you. Let's start over again. Square them all up and put them all face down. Now, if you don't want to ruin your deck, now is the time to stop playing along, okay? We're gonna bend these cards. So what I want you to do is I want you to take all 4 cards and I want you to bend them hamburger style, increase it in the middle. Okay? And then bend it back again, increase them again. And one more time. And take the cards and rip them right in half like this. Now take, good, good. Show me if you're here. Show me if you're here. Fantastic. Now take the pack, put 1 on the bottom, 1 on the top. It doesn't matter which one. Just like that. All right. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take, I want you to split the deck somewhere in the middle. It doesn't matter where. Just split it and then put the rest on the bottom. And let's do that again for fun. Split it and put the rest on the bottom. Now it's up to you. You can take the top card or the bottom card, and I want you to sit on it. And don't look at it this time. Don't look at it. Just take it out and sit on it. Okay? Top or bottom card. Fantastic. Now, I want you to take the next 1, 2, 3 cards. And I want you to stick them somewhere in the middle. They can be together or separate, but somewhere in the middle. Now take the next 2 cards and throw them away. And now take 1, 2, 3 cards and put them on the bottom. And 1 card and throw it away. 1 card on the bottom. 3 cards, the next 3 cards, and throw them away. Flip over that card. Reach back in your back pocket. Do they match? Did you get a match? No one matched. Oh no. All right, next, you'll have to tune in next time for the recount on how to match the cards. That's okay. I need somebody, though, with a full deck of cards. Who wants to help me with a full deck of cards? Or -4 cards is okay. Any takers? Any volunteers? Chris, Claire, let's do it, Claire. Are you ready?
-4 cards, right?
-4 cards is okay. Who am I working with here? All right.
I'm Andy.
Are you Mandy?
No. I'm Andy.
Andy.
And I got a deck -4 cards.
I'm sorry about that.
His screen name probably says Debbie Ellinghouse.
Yes, sorry.
Right?
Deb's here.
Okay.
Deb's here somewhere.
All right. Let's do it. Let me get you pinned up here. Close, we're close. And I lost you again.
I can see George.
Let me get you back on. There you are. Okay, cool. So mix those cards up for me. Perfect. Give them a mix. Good. Okay. Okay, good. So I want you to think of a number between, let's say, between 10 and 30. Okay. And go ahead and count that many cards down onto the table one at a time, like this. And when you get to your number, I want you to stop on that card. Go ahead. All right. Is that the number you want to stop on? You don't have to tell me the number, but go ahead and unmute yourself for me.
Okay.
All right. And it's Andy, right?
We got it. Yeah, it's Andy. We have a little music going on in the background.
That's okay. That's okay. It's not a big deal.
That bad.
So you stopped on that card. That's the number you thought of?
Yes.
Go ahead and look at that card and memorize it. Don't let me see. Okay. Go ahead and put it back.
Okay.
All right. I want you to take the rest of those cards. So you got some cards down. I want you to just take a chunk of cards like this and put them on top.
Okay.
And let's take 3 or 4 cards and put them down. And 1 card down. And 1 card down. 1. Do a chunk of cards. And another chunk of cards. And 1 more. And let's mix up the rest in our hand. And put them on top. And square up the deck for me. All right. Now we're going to do it again, a little bit differently. Take them in your hand like this.
Yep.
Take a chunk of cards, 3 or 4 cards, and put them on the table. Another chunk. Let's do a big chunk this time. Put them down on the table. Oh, that's a really big one. Okay, let's do 3 or 4. And let's do 1. And 1, and 1, and 1, and 1, and 1. And do that for a bit. So you feel like stopping. Oh, you almost went through. Great. Now mix the rest up in your hand. And throw them down. All right, Andy, square them up. You remember your number?
Yes.
You remember your card?
Yes.
What was your number?
9 of clubs.
The number you thought of?
9.
You thought of 9?
Yes. Oh
And
no,
it-
I'm sorry. I thought you meant the card. No, I've got my number. My number I thought of was 11.
11. I want you to count down. I want you to think of the 9 of clubs in the 11th position. Snap your touch your camera to my finger to yes. This is important. Just touch your
Okay.
finger like this.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Dad. Now you have magic power. Now touch the top of your cards.
Okay.
Okay. Now count down to the 11th card.
Okay. 1,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. It wasn't it. That
It
was
wasn't it.
actually
Check
it.
the- check-
No,
check
it
the-
was it. It was it. It
That was the
it.
card you thought of?
It was the card. No, this is the card that you had me memorize.
Okay.
I
I thought
said
it was
9.
the 9 of
said
clubs. I
9
thought I
of clubs.
messed up. Now
No,
just
no,
tell everyone
this is
that
it.
the Queen of
I'm
Spades
sorry.
was the card you thought of.
It was. It
Okay,
was. I'm sorry.
okay.
It's been a long day already.
No, that's great. That's great. So despite you mixing up the
That's
cards,
really funny. That's
despite-
really funny. It's the truth, everybody. Okay, it's the truth. Wow, that's amazing. That's great.
and we didn't plan that out, right?
No, we didn't.
Clearly we didn't.
I'll get the check in the mail.
All right, we got one more thing to do. We're gonna go back. Who's got their phone with them? Who's got their phone with them? Let's you guys can follow along, but let's go with Melissa. Can I bring you on?
Sure.
Awesome. All right, so you guys can follow along if you'd like, but there is a trending site. It's like all the top popular trending subjects that are being searched. It's Google-stats.com. Go ahead and check that out for me real quick. And let me know when you get there. It's
I'm there.
Google-stats.com. You're there?
I'm exploring what the world is searching.
Okay, cool. I want you to just go ahead and scroll down. You can show everybody on their screen if they don't have their phone, kind of what it looks like. It's a bunch of different topics. Go ahead and scroll all the way down to the bottom there for me.
Yes.
Okay, and let's go to this category of cities. Are cities is a category there?
Yes.
Go to cities, and I want you to just scroll all the way down. What's the number one city? Search for.
Number 1 city is London.
London, and then scroll all the way down to the bottom and tell me what the last one, what the number is in the last one.
The 100th city is Bristol.
Bristol. So London to Bristol, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting. So now when you scroll down, did you mentally know any of the other cities?
Yes.
You did. Okay. Do you have any idea? Don't look for a second. Don't look at your phone for just a second. Do you have any idea? Well, here's the idea. Your subconscious remembers more than you believe. Do you believe that?
Yes.
You can disagree with me. It's fun to disagree, actually.
No, it probably does. Like
Okay.
I probably caught cities that I'm not thinking of.
Let's take a city like Rome. What number do you think Rome was?
Maybe 2nd or 3rd, 4th.
What do you think? Just go out there on a limb.
3rd.
3rd? And why do you think that?
I assume it's something. I mean, if London was the most popular, then it would follow that Rome would be up there as.
Go ahead, check it out. Scroll up. See what number 3 is.
Number 3 is. It's Rome.
You got it right.
I did.
Awesome.
I did, but I was down at the bottom.
See, you never really know how powerful your subconscious is. So let's try another thing. Let's try, do you have a dollar? Do you have a dollar with you by chance?
No, I don't.
You don't have a dollar. That's okay. I'm going to make, let's go to a different category. Let's go to, scroll all the way to the bottom there.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to go to actors.
Okay. So I might not know all these actors.
No, don't look at them yet. I'm going to write a prediction, okay? All right. I'm thinking of an actor, and I want you to tell me what number it is without looking. What number is this actor at?
Oh, but so I don't even know which
Any number
actor
between
it is.
1 and 100.
He's number 26.
26. Any reason why 26?
No, because you told me to choose a random number.
Good. Okay, I'm just making sure that I didn't influence you in any way. Scroll down and tell me which actor is at number 26.
John Krasinski.
John Krasinski?
Yeah, but I don't know who that is.
It's okay. It's okay. Some people know. John Krasinski is probably most famous for being on The Office. He also is, what's the new, somebody chime in here and help me out. The new program he just did I sound like an old person. No offense.
He did the Good News. Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan. He did Some Good News. I actually performed for John Krasinski and his family. And he is one of the nicest guys I have ever met. He shot way to the top of my list as one of my favorite people. Actors ever, which is why I wrote John Krasinski on this card before you pick that number.
That is very, and that's like not even like, that's not like Room. I mean, people are searching for Room, number 26.
I tell you what, is somebody following along with us on here? Somebody following along? Tony? Let's see. Actually, I'm going to go down. Jonah, is that right? Is that your name?
That's Debbie. I'm Tony.
Yeah. No, I'm going to go back down to Megan Enright, and that's
Sean.
Sean, sorry. Sean, we missed you before, so I'm going to try, we're going to see how this works, okay?
All right.
I want you to scroll. Are you there on Google Stats?
Yeah.
Scroll all the way to the bottom for me.
Yeah.
And is there a link for Google there?
Yes. For Google.
Do you want to just go to Google?
Yeah, at the bottom there. All the way at the bottom.
Just says Google search.
Yeah, sure. I can just go to Google. I mean, I don't see a link to Google. Hello?
Who am I hearing? I'm hearing somebody saying that they're on Google now. Who is that? All right. And what was your name again?
Debbie.
Debbie, you're on Google there now?
Huh?
Go ahead, and I want you to search for anything you like.
Anything I'd like.
Yeah, just search for. Actually, you know what? Let's make it a little more interesting. I want you to think of a childhood memory. A toy or a place or a person, something that you think of when you think of being a kid.
All right.
Okay, and I want you to search for an image of that thing.
Okay. Let's do that.
Did you do that?
Yes, and you want me to, I've searched that, and you just want to bring up an image of it?
Yeah, I just want you to find an image so you can send the image to me through the screen.
Okay, let me see. All right. There's lots of images. So just give you an image. Okay. Just give you the image that comes up.
No, just think of it. You just grab it.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
And just send it to you.
Think of it. Yeah, just send it through.
Sending it to you.
I'm gonna ask you a couple questions though. Is this was this a toy?
No,
It was not a toy.
no.
Could it be a toy?
I guess it could be.
Was this a family pet?
No,
Could it be a family pet?
no,
No.
no.
Was this? It's okay. Hold on here. Is this something you played with?
It's something that I rode on.
Yes, but not a toy, right?
Right.
And they don't make these anymore, correct?
No, they do.
But not out of metal anymore.
Right.
They're made out of plastic usually, yes?
Well, no.
No?
No. They're made out of metal.
They're made out of metal, but the contemporary one, when I play on a slide, it's usually like an epoxy or plastic. But you specifically search for a metal slide because that's from your childhood. Is that correct?
Well, the object that I chose,
yes,
is related to a place that you play or have fun at. And you ride. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. It is something that you ride on, and it was related to a place that I would go as a child.
And was it a bunny?
Oh, that's so funny because bunny came up on my screen, but that wasn't. That's very good because bunny was on my screen. That's very good. No, it wasn't a bunny.
It wasn't a bunny
because it wasn't a pet. This isn't a living thing.
It was somebody. Then I think I'm getting it from somebody else. Was somebody thinking of a bunny?
I don't know.
Did somebody think? Okay.
See, that's so good.
Yes, and somebody else was thinking of a metal slide. Who was that?
Oh, that's so funny.
A metal slide? No? So you were thinking of, Debbie, or I'm sorry, tell me your name one more time.
Yes, Debbie. Uh-huh.
Debbie, you were thinking it was a roller coaster, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Metal slide and roller coaster. I think I got the.
I was going to say they both go down hills or go down. Okay.
Like I said, it's more of an art than a science. Reading minds.
Funny because as a child, we used to go to Glen Echo Park.
Glen Echo Park. Awesome.
Echo was down, and we always went on the roller coaster. It was a wonderful place to go.
Awesome.
That's
so I've got one more trick for all of you, and then we'll wrap up. And this one is something that everyone can do at home, whether you have a deck of cards or not. It doesn't matter. I want everybody at this point to think of a number between 1 and 12. Think of a number between 1 and 12.
Okay.
All right. And now everyone's going to be thinking of a different number, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
So everybody is going to start, hopefully, everybody's going to start on a different card. Okay? So if you're 1, you'll start here on the slide, the metal slide. If you're 2, you'll start here on a couple of books. If you're 3, you'll start here on this paint. 4 will start here on the clothesline. 5 will start here on the sunglasses. 6 will start on the golf club. 7 will start on the G clamp, the C clamp. The 8, I'm not going to show you what the 8 is quite yet. 9, you'll start here on the lifesaver. 10, you'll start here on the power line. 8, you'll start here on the statue of the Eiffel Tower. And 12, you'll start on the world. Okay. So everyone's starting at a different card, and everyone thought of a different number, correct? Now everyone's going to move, and we're all going to change which card. But before you do that, let me explain how it works. You're going to move right to left or up and down. And you can move backwards if you'd like. And you're going to move a certain amount of spaces, which I'll tell you momentarily. But if you're here and you're moving 2, you could go 1, 2. Or if you're here, you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is how it works. Go to your card, think of your number, and move that many spaces now. Again, if I'm here, that's 3. If I'm here, this is 4. So I'd move 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can move backwards, forward. So go to your card, think of your number, move that many spaces. Fantastic. Give me a thumbs up if you got your new card. All right. All different cards, all different numbers. Yet no one picked the metal slide this time. No one wanted the paint either. Pick the C-clamp. Yes? All right. Another set of moves. Starting on your new card, I want you to move 3 spaces. Go ahead, move 1, 2, 3 moves now. Any direction you want, up, down, left, right. Got it? Okay. This time, no books. No clothesline this time. And no golf club. Nobody picked the golf club? Give me a thumbs up if you're still on the board somewhere. Thumbs up. Awesome. Awesome. Wow, that's nearly everyone. One more, another couple moves. This time, just move 1 card. Just move 1 card. Move now. Fantastic. Some of you just came off of this, but no longer are on that.
Wow.
Some of you just came off the lifesaver, but no longer there. Give me a thumbs up if that was you. Now give me a thumbs up if you're still on the board somewhere. All right, last set of moves. I want you to make 3 moves. Up, down, left, right. You might have to go backwards on this one. Up, down, left, right. 3 moves. 1, 2, 3. No one's here this time on the world. Yeah? And I'm going to say we didn't pick the power line either. Yeah? Give me a thumbs up if you're still on the board. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Here we go. Even though you all started at different places, thought of different numbers, and made your own individual moves, I predicted at the beginning that you will pick the tower. Did you pick the tower?
Woohoo!
Here's the fun part. This program has been brought to you by Signal Boost from the Olney Tower. Signal Boost. Raise your hand if you saw that one coming. Thanks, guys, so much for joining in and being part of the first night of Only Signal Boost. It's been my pleasure to do magic for you, and I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your evening.
Thank you, Rhett.
Thank you, Rhett.
So much for joining us. Thank you all so much for joining us. Just as we wrap up, I wanted to mention that Rhett will be doing what we're calling a member meetup, which is another new part of Signal Boost. You're right, it wasn't done yet. There's so many. And that's on November 21st, where he'll be teaching a few of these tricks as well as doing a Q&A with us. So stay tuned for more info on that. And the next Friday Night Fix is going to be December 4th, because we're skipping Thanksgiving week. And that will be Night at Newcastle, which is the music trio made up of Alan Naylor, Rachel Feldstein, and Andre Hines. They started making music during the pandemic and have been entertaining us for, believe it or not, 26 weeks of quarantine, which sounds so absurd. Cool. Thank you all so much for being here. So grateful for all of you, and I hope you have a great night and had fun.
Yeah. And
Thanks, Rhett, for joining us.
Singing in the rain. Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rhett.
Thank
See
you.
Rhett said
Thank
chat.
you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Rhett.
Thank you.
Thank you. Woohoo.